There are more experts who got trained with different institutes, and they are having certificate, and they are
Yeah.
struggling to identify the correct project in the company. So
Hmm.
just guide us how it will be, how to identify a good project in Six Sigma.
Okay. Yeah, there are ways of identifying, a good project. And okay, the one thing which should be, a common thing is the cost saving that any project can actually generate. Why cost saving is utmost important? For a simple reason that that's what your business actually focus.
Yeah,
That's what your big bosses want. That's
yeah,
what your director and CEOs want.
yeah.
Okay, if you go to any leader in your organization and tell them that what, I identified a project which is close to $1 million or $0.5 million, I'm sure they should be willing to support you,
Correct.
right? So a good project is one where you have humongous amount of saving for your organization. So how do you identify that is a question mark. Okay. uh, I mean, you can have many approaches, but some of the simple approaches is, you can look for the trend where your quality defects are actually going up. Okay, if you see a trend, where your quality defects are going up beyond your optimum levels, see, everywhere we should strike for optimum levels. What is optimum level? Level at which, beyond which, if you try to still further improve, maybe you are investing more money than what we get out of it. Okay, if you're not reach your optimum levels, and you should go for optimum levels. Okay, look for trends where your defects are actually increasing. Okay, identify the reasons why the defects are increasing. If you're not able to do that using your conventional techniques, maybe a 7QC tools or maybe other techniques that you have, that's a reason, that's a play, that's a classic Six Sigma project.
Yeah.
Look for productivity wherein it may be dropping in some areas. Okay, and that again is an opportunity for Six Sigma. Maybe the product was maybe at 95%, it has been dropping to say 89%, and you're not able to solve this using your conventional technique. That's an opportunity for Six Sigma. And look for variation in the process, maybe day-to-day variation, maybe employee to employee variation. In the case of service industry,
Mhm.
okay, there could be one employee who is able to complete say 100 transactions per day, and whereas other employees only able to complete only 80 transactions per day. Then that's a good opportunity for you to bridge that gap applying Lean Six Sigma. You need to understand, dig deep and understand why somebody is able to focus 100, I mean was able to get 100 per day, but other is able to get only 80 per day.
Okay.
Okay, and also ask for a business leader. That's a very simple one. Ask the leader, what do they want? I'm sure every leader will going to have certain idea
Mhm.
what they'll be interested or what they want out of that particular process in any year.
Mhm.
Correct. I mean, asking leader will also going to help you identify those projects. Okay, and of course benchmarking with your other industries, or your competitors will also help, or also benchmarking with a similar process in the company will also help. Okay, I mean, many a times we see that there are different similar process done across many unit, like America region, maybe European region, maybe Asia region, and we see that there's a humongous difference between three different regions. The process is same,
Okay.
but amount of time taken by one region is different from other region.
Okay.
Okay, I mean, input is same, output is same, the way it is done in between is different. Why that should be the case, right? So
Yes.
how about identifying the reason for the differences and trying to minimize this variation? Okay, I mean, again, having said all these things, what is most important is that $1 million saving that you get. Okay,
Correct.
if you're able to identify the project which can generate millions of rupees or millions of dollars, okay, that's the best project to do it. I mean, how do you do that? Put some numbers and identify, okay, in case if you increase your productivity by X percentage, what is the effort that you will end up saving? This effort will be converted to certain manpower, right?
Yeah.
You need to calculate what would be the saving that you generate, because you're going to save that man hours. Okay, and put that math for, okay, we are able to reduce quality defect from say 5% to say 2%. Okay, what is the money that you get out of this 5% to 2% reduction, 3% reduction in quality defects? What is the saving that you get out of it? See, a lot of people are able to identify project, but where they go wrong, or what one thing that they don't do is they don't quantify it in terms of money.
Okay.
Okay, I see many resumes today who talks about,
Number of
did a Six Sigma project. Yeah, did a Six Sigma project, reduce, differ from 10% to 5%, which is good. But what is that you got out of it?
correct, correct,
Because only language the leaders in the company understand is the money language.
correct, correct.
And why don't we talk about that language?
Yes.
That's what differentiate between a good Six Sigma guy and maybe average Six Sigma guys. Okay,
Okay.
go behind it money, chase this money. Okay, organizations keen to invest on Six Sigma only when they see returns in on it. Otherwise, there's no motivation, right? You be in the shoes of a CEO of any company. Why
Mhm.
should he invest?
Mhm.
He'll
Correct.
only invest when they see returns, right?
Yes, yes.
If there's no returns, then obviously there's no fun in investing on Six Sigma.
Yes.
So go after that saving that you generate out of the
Okay.
project.
Okay.
Yeah.